Good morning, everybody. Welcome to our first session of Family Story Times on Race and Diversity from the Red Bank Public Library. I am Sira Williams. Most kids call me Miss Sira. Some call me Miss Williams. And I'm going to let you decide what you want to call me, but I'm the children's librarian. And I wanted to offer this program to our friends and patrons. And I wanted to do it quickly in response to all of the events that are going on in the news today. There's just so many horrifying images and disturbing stories that are on our TVs and our radios and on our social media. And we're home with our families all day, every day. So even if you want to shelter your kids from this, you really can't. And they see it on their phones and on their social media. They hear you talking about it. And honestly, it's time to have a conversation about it. It's time to stop ignoring these issues and to address them. So it's time to start reading, it's time to start talking, and it's time to take a stand and let your kids know where you are and give them some guidance as to how you want them to see what's going on in the world today and what's happening. So this is where the library is contributing to help you start those conversations. This program is not in a Zoom format because I really felt that every family is different and has kids of different ages and stages and are ready for different kinds of conversations. So that's for you to do. We're here to help you get those conversations started because issues like police brutality, racism, social justice, privilege, Black Lives Matter, these are hard things to talk about, no matter what race you are. But we need to do it. And I think you're here because you want to start those conversations. So we're going to be reading a story. This is for a little older children. You have to have pretty good attention span to hang with me here. But the story is called Let's Talk About Race by Julius Lester. And it's just a great place to start the conversation. It's going to teach us that we're all more alike than we are different. I'm a story. So are you. So is everyone. My story begins the same way yours does. I was born on such and such a date. Take me, for example, he says. I was born on January 27th, 1939 in St. Louis, Missouri. I'm kind of old, huh? How does your story begin? Many people and many events are part of my story and yours too. The names of our parents and where they were born, whether or not we have brothers and sisters. I had a brother who was 9 years older than me, but he's dead. I think that's supposed to be him. Oh, what kind of work our parents do? My father was a minister and my mother was a housewife. My story and yours have many different elements, such as favorite foods. Mine is fish. Hobbies. I like to do crossword puzzles and take photographs and cook. Favorite color? Red or maybe green, but I like orange and purple too. I think my favorite color is all of them. Religion? I'm Jewish. Nationality? I'm from the United States. And favorite time of day is night. Oh, there's something else that's part of my story. It's part of yours too. That's what race we are. I'm Black. What race are you? Just as I'm a story and you're a story and countries tell stories about themselves, race is a story too. Whether you're Black like me or Asian, Hispanic or white, each race has a story about itself. And that story is almost always the same. My race is better than your race. Some stories are true and some are not. And those who say my race is better than your race are telling a story that is not true. But why would some people say that their race is better than another? Because they feel bad about themselves? Because they're afraid? Because... But there are other ways all of us, even me, even you, think that we're better than others. I'm better than you because I live in Red Bank. I'm better than you because I go to the middle school. I'm better than you because I'm a boy. Well, I'm better than you because I'm a girl. I'm better than you because my mom and dad make more money than your mom and dad. I'm better than you because I'm white. I'm better than you because I'm black. I'm better than you because I'm Hispanic. And I'm better than you because I'm Asian. None of these stories are true, are they? But I want to tell a true story, but I need your help. So here's what I want you to do. Take your fingers and press them softly against the skin right below your eyes. Be careful and don't poke yourself in the eye. Okay, now press gently until you feel the hard bone right beneath the surface. Can you feel it? Okay, now if your mom, dad, brother, and sister are close by, ask someone if you can touch them. If they say it's okay, take your fingers and press softly in the same spot beneath their eye. Press gently until you feel the hard bone. Got it? Now press somewhere else on your body, on your arm or your chest or your head. I got these bones sticking out right here. Find another bone that you can feel, because beneath everyone's skin are the same hard bones. So if you were to go outside without your skin on and without your hair on your head, turn the page and see what you would look like. You know what that would be. Skeletons. But if you want to know something, if I went outside without my skin and mustache and the hair on my head, I would look just like you. And you would look just like me. So just suppose that one day we, I mean everybody in the whole wide world, decided to take off all our clothes and all our skin and all our hair. And then we would do what we normally do, like go to school, go to work, play, and shop. Everything would be normal, except we would look at each other and we couldn't tell who was a man, who was a woman, who was white, black, Hispanic, or Asian. Who was who? So which story should we believe? The one that says my race is better than your race? Or the one we just discovered for ourselves? That beneath our skin, I look like you and you look like me. And she looks like her and him. And he looks like him and her. And we look like them and they look like us. So when I look at you, which story do I see? Do I see only the color of your skin, the shape of your eyes, the texture of your hair? Do I look at you and think, I know your story when I don't even know your name? Or do I look at you and wonder, what is your name? When were you born? Where were you born? Where do you live? What do you like? What don't you like? Gee, maybe we like and dislike some of the same things. These two girls are asking those questions right now. It says your race is not all that you are. My race is not all that I am. Yes, I'm black, but I'm also a man. I am of medium height, and I have a deep voice and a loud laugh, and I love to laugh. Do you? I live in a big house in the woods in a small town, and I like to eat pancakes and macaroni and cheese, and da-da-da-da-da, and da-da-da-da-da, and da-da-da-da-da. I'm so many things besides my race. To know my story, you have to put together everything that I am. Like, I bet you didn't know I have asthma. But beneath the skin, we all look alike, you and me. I'll take off my skin. Will you take off yours? That's the end. So, that story is teaching us a good lesson, that we are all the same. We're not all the same, but we're much more alike than we are different, right? And we learn that in two ways: by feeling our bones and learning that we all look alike on the inside, and also that we're all stories, and that if we share our stories, we find out that we're more in common than we are different. So I want to show you something. I really wish I had a real skeleton to show you, but I don't. I have a book from the library. But take a look at this. See these bones? Can you tell if this is a black man? Does it look like a white woman to you? Or maybe an Asian man? It's really impossible to tell. All you know is that this is a skeleton of a human being. And that's what you need to remember, that we're all human beings and we all look the same on the inside. We all have the same feelings too, right? We can all feel happy and sad and mad and proud. And so that's something that we have in common. But we can't take our skin off. We just can't walk around like skeletons unless we lived in the movie Coco, but we don't. We live in the real world and we have skin, and my skin is brown. I wish I could see you. What color is your skin? Are you brown too? I don't know. Maybe you're one of the many shades in between. Are you white? Maybe you're Asian. But the color of your skin makes a difference for your story. We're all going to have different stories, but we can't look at each other and tell who we are and what we're about by the color of our skin. We have to get to know each other. And so in order to do that, we have to ask questions. And if we could really talk, we could have that conversation that he told us to do in the book. But since you're not here, I'm going to go ahead and answer some of those questions so you can get to know a little bit about me, and we'll see if we have anything in common. So I told you my name is Sira Williams, but before I got married, my name was Sira Canary. And when was I born? I'm just going to tell you I was born a long time ago, and we'll leave it at that. Where was I born? I was born in Africa. Where do I live? Right now I live in Red Bank, New Jersey. And what do I like? I like sunny, blue sky, warm days. I like to go to the beach and I like to eat ice cream. And what do I not like? I really don't like to be cold. My body cannot handle it. And I don't like to eat Brussels sprouts. So those are two things I don't like. Now, do we have anything in common? I don't know. Maybe we have to have a bigger conversation. If you want to tell me about yourself, you can send me a message. That would be great. But you can think about people that you do know. Do you have friends and classmates that are of a different race than you? If you do, that's great. That means you've already discovered that you have things in common. If you don't, then when you get a chance, that's something that you want to try. Do you have family members who are a different race than you? I do, and that's part of your story too. So as you're thinking about your stories, now I'm going to give you a challenge. I want you to investigate the books that you have in your house and see how they relate to your story. But first I have to teach you two things. I have to teach you about mirror books and window books. So here's a mirror. When I look in the mirror, what do I see? I see myself. I look awake even though I'm very sleepy right now. But I see myself and I like myself. And it's important that I see myself in books that I read. So books like this that have people that look like me in them, that have characters about people that are like me, are really important for me to see. Whether I'm Black or white or Asian or Latinx, I want kids who come to the library and kids who have books at their house to see books that reflect them and their stories. It makes you feel good about yourself, and it lets your imagination run as to what you can be and what you can do. And that's really important. So those are mirror books. But there's another kind of book, window books. When I look out this window, I don't see myself. I see you. I see other people and other places and other things to do that I might know nothing about. So a window book lets me experience new things from somebody else's perspective. And that's really important too. So all children need to be reading books about their own experience and about other people's experiences. And these don't have to just be picture books. This is all I have in my house because I'm not at the library, and I use these books for story times. But these could be chapter books or graphic novels or anything that you read. Okay, so I want you to take a look at the books in your house. Do you have mirror books? Do you have window books? Do you have a lot of one kind and not too many of the other? If so, then you need to get some more books. And that's what we're about. I want you to know that I wrote an article for our website. It was just posted yesterday. It's got a lot of suggestions of books that I like. I could fit hundreds of more books on that list, but it's a start. And there's a lot of lists online as well. So you could just Google books about diversity for kids and get a lot of suggestions of great books to read with your family. But we're going to continue to read books about race and diversity in this program. And I hope that you will come back for other sessions. I want to let you know that I'm here if you want to contact me, if you have questions, or if you just want to start a conversation with me. You can leave a comment in this post, or you can send me a private message, and I'll be happy to start a conversation with you too. So I hope that this helps you start conversations with your family, and I hope that you all stay safe and be well and have a wonderful day. Thanks for coming. Peace.